Hey everyone, it's your DIY crypto guy. It is Thursday evening, about almost 10 o'clock again. I actually published a video for you guys last night. However, I had a technical issue, so I had to redo it, but it was a bit too late. Anyways, I wanted to share some interesting news with you guys, but apparently it's already old now. But there's a few other things that I wanted to add, so it's kind of a good thing. So I'm not a financial advisor, and this is not financial, legal, nor tax advice. Going into the crypto market, we see, at least a good 30 or so billion coming back into the market. We had about 1.327 trillion. We've seen a nice little bounce back up, which is a good sign. We see that the support level of about $30,000 for Bitcoin has maintained. It broke down to I think about as low as 29.5, and call me crazy, but I think that was the new higher low. I don't know if we're going to see Bitcoin below 30,000 again. Just my opinion. Similarly with Ethereum I think dropped down to about almost 1,700. Guys, I think that was the bottom for Ethereum. I mean, there's just so much happening on behind the scenes, especially with the B-Word conference that took place yesterday with Elon Musk, Jack Dorsey of Twitter, and two other people, and excuse me for forgetting their names. But even that was some interesting information that came out. However, it just goes to show, and it's pretty sad how these guys are extremely influential in moving markets. But Elon Musk and his tweets and his flip-flopping on Bitcoin, I know on the surface it appears bad. I believe that what his actions were for a purpose. I just think it's more adoption towards Bitcoin. I don't agree with it. I may not like it, but I'm going to trade it and or hodl it. So whether it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, Doge, XRP, once you're in this market for a while, you get to see trends. And it's just sad that new retail investors get wrecked. I got wrecked long time ago, but I think I've learned from my mistakes. But what I wanted to share with you guys is, again, it's kind of sad because when Bitcoin was in the high thousands, meaning let's say Bitcoin was at $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8,000, over a year ago, mainstream media, big banks, JP Morgan Chase, Citigroup, they all said Bitcoin is a scam, don't get into it, blah, blah, blah. As soon as it reaches $60,000 to $65,000 a few months ago, what did they do? Oh, get into Bitcoin now. Yes, it's a great investment. It's it's the best performing asset in the last 10 years. Get into it. As soon as retail got into it with their stimulus checks and whatever extra money they had, what happened? It tanked. They got wrecked. So just think of the people that purchased some Bitcoin at $60,000. It's going to go back up and it's going to smash $60,000, $65,000. However, you just think of those people that bought at 60. Most of them sold because they were afraid. But look at this. JP Morgan opens access to Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, and Ethereum funds for retail wealth clients. You got to follow the big money. It's sad that they mislead and misinform people. But look at this. JP Morgan Chase, the largest US bank, has reportedly opened access to cryptocurrency funds for all its clients in its wealth management division, according to a memo obtained by Business Insider. But even the financial organizations like BlackRock that hold trillions and trillions in assets, they're buying up cryptos, mainly Bitcoin, Ethereum, while us, the retailers that got into cryptos very early, they want us out. They want what we have. So that's why I keep on saying, you don't know the value in holding Bitcoin. If you have one Bitcoin, even 0.5 or half a Bitcoin, You don't really truly understand what you're holding. And going, back on Elon Musk's discussion yesterday on the BWOOD conference, he's saying Tesla could resume accepting Bitcoin. And again, with the EU really banning anonymous crypto wallets, again, it's all FUD. They're going to try and regulate the crap out of cryptos here in the US, but it could be seen as a good thing. Stable coins and certain trading platforms that play ball are going to do well. There's a lot of crap coins that are not going to do so well. So you always got to position yourself. If you have questions, ask. Now, what I wanted to touch upon was an announcement that came out, I think yesterday or the day before. And it's related to the Flare network. And the coin is called SONGBIRD, SGB. And I'm just going to kind of quickly go over what it is. SONGBIRD is the canary network for Flare. It will have two distinct phases. Prior to the launch of Flare, SONGBIRD will be instrumental in the continued testing of the Flare time series oracle. This is all very, very technical, which I don't really fully understand all of it. However, I just want to get into here. In all periods, SONGBIRD has two other core users. First, advanced testing and community building for applications that wish to launch on Flare. Ideally, all applications that launch on Flare, especially those that utilize FTSO and F assets, will test initially on SONGBIRD. Second, as a way for Flare token holders to familiarize themselves with key Flare protocols such as delegation to the FTSO, minting of F assets, and usage of applications that build on Flare without putting their Flare tokens at risk. SONGBIRD token. This is for all the XRP holders out there. SONGBIRD will have its own token, SONGBIRD SGB. It's not on Coinbase, on CoinMarketCap yet, which will be distributed in a one-time shot and in the same ratio to all the same recipients of the Flare distribution. Total starting supply will be 15 billion with initial inflation of 10% per annum through the FTSO and validated reward system. So this means if you held, for every XRP that you held back in December of 2020, you'd get an equal amount of the Flare Spark token. At the same time, you're going to be receiving 0.1511 SGB for each XRP that you held. Airdrop, free tokens, free money. I will be posting more information as it comes out, but if you just go to, if you just Google Flare SONGBIRD token, there's a whole bunch of stuff, governance, launch order, Flare launch, just a whole bunch of stuff. So I think that's good news. And then the other thing that I wanted to talk about, which is related to XRP and XLM Stellar are like brother and sister. And as you may be aware, XRP Ripple had an agreement, had a contract with MONEYGRAM. However, when the SEC lawsuit came about, that contract was dissolved. Now XLM rallies to be mulling MONEYGRAM acquisition. If you look at Stellar, it appreciated about almost 20% over the last 36 hours. All right, guys, that's about it for now. I hope this gives you some kind of foresight as to what is coming. Again, I don't think that the pullback is going to stick around. So I think we're going to see some nice appreciation over the next few days, weeks, and months. Cheers. Thanks a lot.